Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to draw anime female body proportions. So let's get started. First off, you're going to just draw a straight line. This is where the character is going to be. And then a horizontal line for where the character is going to stand. And then a line for the top of the head. So now you have to decide how tall your character is going to be. So I'm just going to draw the most commonly used, which is 6 heads tall. Well, maybe not exactly the most commonly used, but it's very common. So let's just draw a female that is 6 heads tall. So I've divided that line by 6, and the first section, and for the first section you're just going to draw a head. So that was the head. It does not have to be very let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so you don't have to draw very detailed, because it's just to show you guys the proportions. So I'm just going to draw kind of like a sketch. So here I'm just going to draw a neck. So you have to remember that female neck is in general thinner than male necks. So you just have to do that and then draw a shoulder out of it. Okay, I'm sorry, someone just came into my room. Okay, so you draw. Okay, then we have to draw a box for the rib bone. So just draw a box like this, and it's gonna end in around. The box is going to be, it's going to end on this line. So it's like about one head high, tall or high or whatever. And then you are just gonna, but this thing was a little bit wrong. You know why? Because females have a very narrow shoulder in anime, so you just have to do this, something like this. No, it's gonna be a little bit crazy, but it's barely wider than the head. And then you're just gonna continue on, and then it's gonna widen, because the hips of female are wider than a female, wider than males. And then let's just draw a box so that it looks a little bit beautiful. Okay, so now for legs, you are just gonna draw 2 lines down from here, and then you're gonna make a gap here, and then okay, this gap is a little bit too much, around this much. And then to know how long the leg is gonna be, you just have to keep drawing down here, and then you're gonna add the foot on the bottom of the character. And then you just have to draw a line in the middle of these 2 lines, and then this is where the knee is gonna be. And then you're just gonna do the same thing for the right leg. And you just have to remember that female have in general thinner leg than male. So like this. Then we just have to draw the arms. You just have to draw 2 lines down from the corner of the shoulder, and then around in the middle of this box, around there. It does not have to be exact. but just around there. And then you're just gonna draw another box. This is where the elbow is going to be, and where your wrist is around where the pelvis is. And then I'm just going to draw 2 boxes for the hand. You know, it's not going to be very detailed. Now I'm just drawing a sketch, so the same goes for this hand. So this is the female character, but there's something wrong. Okay, so let me see if this looks cool. Wait, let's just zoom out a little bit. Okay, this one looks very okay. So we're done drawing the sketch for the female character. So now I'm just going to draw the details, and I'm going to do a time lapse. And then after a time lapse, I'm going to explain a little bit more about how to make your character look more female. Okay guys, so I've done drawing the details of the character. It's not very polished, I know, because I didn't spend too much time on it. But you know, this is just to show you guys how to draw it, so it does not have to be perfect. So now I'm just going to do the shadowing and the coloring. And while I do that, I want to talk a little bit about what I did about the character when drawing the details. So let's just zoom in a little bit. So first off, the face of a female, you have to understand that in general, eyes for a female is larger, so you just have to remember that. And the nose and mouth are smaller, so you just have to remember that. And then you have to draw the breast for the female. It's just a little curve here, not too much, because just a little curve means a lot, because you know the breasts are pointing outwards, so you can't really see any breast when looking at the female, at the character from the front. And then I've drawn the jeans. I have not drawn tight jeans, tight pair of jeans. That's because I just don't do that. and then the hands, you just have to understand that the hands for a female is also a little bit smaller than the hands of a male. So let's zoom out a little bit, and here you can see this guy is colored. Now I just have to do a little shadowing, and you know, when you do the shadowing, you just have to shadow where the places where something is covering it, covering the light. It does not have to be perfect. The shadowing is very hard. I mean, you know, the shadowing, most of the time the shadowing, there's very little shadow to draw, like when you're looking from the front. Here, if there's a light source, then there might be a lot of shadow, but now I'm not drawing any light source or anything, so now this is just the girl. And that's it. So I've shown you guys how to draw anime girl body proportions. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked it, please like the video. And if you guys have any questions or requests, just leave a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.